Okay, here we go. We're at Ben Bernanke in Anchorage, Alaska for Game 3 of the Polar Bear Ice Classic. Grizzlies will be playing the Mighty Moose. We're ready to take the ice here. This is a Sunday game. Happens to be about 11:15. Give you a quick rundown of the standings here. Okay, teams take the ice here. We're gonna see if this can't focus in. I don't know if it can focus in or not. So anyway, maybe there we can start to see some numbers. And oh boy, that's hard for me to see through the camera, but I'll give you a breakdown. So the North Stars, All Stars, and Oilers are all in. The Mighty Moose and the Grizzlies have one win each and 2 points on the tournament. So this game here will determine who goes on to play in the semifinal game. And I might have one more photo that might do us a little better justice here. Let me look at my phone here while you're watching the warm-up. And yeah, here we go. This one might show up a little better. Okay, we're the blue side down here at the bottom, and you kind of see that the Oilers have 4 points, and the Grizzlies and the Mighty Moose have 2 points each, and then the Blue Devils have 0 points. They've lost. Matter of fact, I think they lost to all 3 teams on the bottom blue bracket there. So this game right here will determine who goes on to the semifinals or just play for a consolation game tonight. So win here, we'll play tomorrow. Lose, we play tonight in a consolation game. So Grizzlies are out there warming up. Team went to bowling yesterday after yesterday's game, kind of low-key activity. And tells you how much these kids are into hockey in the middle of bowling two games. A knee hockey game broke out on the side, so even when they got another activity to do, they still hockey on the mind. These kids love hockey. So Grizzlies are putting the pucks in the net. Mighty Moose are doing the same. Grizzlies will have Snyder in goal as always. There's the buzzer. We'll have a reset for 12 minutes. Grizzlies getting prepared to do their cross ice warm-up. Last meeting between these two was the Palmer tournament, and the outcome of that game happened to be Mighty Moose 1, Grizzlies 0. Looked that up on history, and that was our first loss of this tournament down there. It was to the Mighty Moose. So that came after the Grizzlies punched the Oilers in the face and actually gave them Game 1 loss in that tournament. So that didn't quite happen yesterday. The Grizzlies took on the Oilers yesterday and lost 3-0. So, but they did get a win in this tournament, 1-0 against the The Blue Devils, there's the puck drop. Winner pushes it. Hildebrand takes the hands away, sends it back up the boards. Puck goes down in the corner for Hildebrand. Hildebrand. Puck comes out to the point. Juzak goes down. Ooh, Try knocks that one away. Oh, Winner picks it up. We got a nice breakaway opportunity. Winner takes a shot. Oh, and that puck goes. That good stop by the goalie. Goalie had a glove on that. Put it back behind the net. Hildebrand. There's Juzak intercepting the pass and an offside call right there. So here's his first line, did a good job out there. Got a line change up coming, full line change up. We'll have Halfley at center, Lozano left wing, Morrison right wing. Carson and Lynette back. Lynette sends the puck up, gets hit by a, and Grizzlies pick it up 2-on-1. There's a pass over to Lozano. Lozano shoots. Oh, and Lozano gets a shot on goal, and the goalie stopped that one. Carson holds the line and fires it in. But Morrison's there. Morrison taps it on goal, and the goalie sends it back to the boards. 3 shots on goal so far for the Grizzlies. Carson sends it back in, fires it behind the net. Halfley picks it up. Halfley fires one in. Ends up at Morrison. Morrison hits it. Hits the goalie. 4 shots on goal now. That's Lynette holding the line. Lozano picks it up, goes back in. Halfley takes it to his left, gets it shoved to the boards. Down goes Lozano. Carson. Oh, Carson misses the pass by Halfley. The puck squirts back. Carson kicks that one to the corner with his foot, far corner. There's a centering pass. Carson gets it back out to the point. Puck comes in, goes wide right and behind the net. You're all right, you're fine. Centering pass, poked away by Lynette. Fighting for it, puck still comes back in. Ooh, hits the top corner of the net. And finally Carson knocks it to the boards. Winner loses the puck momentarily. Puck comes back in. There's a shot wide left. Carson picks it up, sends it to the boards. There's Lozano up there. Now Winner takes it. Winner on the race. 2-on-2. Winner moves across the blue line. Nobody on him. He passes it over to Corrigan. Corrigan loses the puck, sends it back up. Steer back there on defense. Only 2-on-1. Steer back. Steer taking away the lane. There's a shot wide left. Snyder sends it back to the boards. Puck goes in the far corner. Big scrum, everybody falls down. Puck comes up. Steer sends it over to Corrigan, nails him, knocks him down in the pass. Puck comes down. Looks like we'll get a line change here for centers. Nope, just the centers change out. Looks like Halfley's out there. Oh, Masterson loses the puck. There's a shot. Finds the back of the net to Snyder's left side. Mighty Moose go up 1-0. Well, Masterson is usually sure-handed, lost the puck, and breakaway shot for the Mighty Moose. There's Halfley takes off. A little air out of the Grizzlies' sail there. Halfley passes it over to Brody. Brody back to Halfley. Halfley moves in. An offside call. Looks like Brody might have just been on the other side of the blue line. Carson sends it deep and hard to the corner. Halfley, oh man, Halfley tried to swing that one up. So Roan takes a shot wide left, circles around the boards. Hildebrand squirts out behind Hildebrand. Halfley has to come back and get it. There's a penalty coming. And looks like Hawes gets it for tripping. The Grizzlies will be on a penalty kill. There's 8:10 left in the first period. Grizzlies down 1-0. So, okay, we got, on this penalty kill, we'll have Halfley out there. It looks like Carson and Hildebrand. Wait, one more player. There we go, Roan's out there too. Puck comes back. Carson staying back, playing deep. Roan passes the offensive player. There's a centering pass intercepted by Hildebrand. Hildebrand sends it to the boards. Hildebrand sending it back into the corner, staying after it, and Halfley picks it up, sends it to the near corner. Rome goes to clear it. Puck goes by. Halfley after it. Halfley on a break, makes a move, makes two people miss, and sends it back to the boards just behind the goal. He just barely missed that shot. So Grizzly almost had a shorthanded goal there. The centers change out. Now we've got Shrine out there. Roan fires a shot. Bounces. Shrine's in there. Now that's the loose puck, and they whistled it. They whistled it on a loose puck. And now they called Shrine for slashing. So Grizzlies will be down 2 men, it looks like. So, okay, so I think they're... refs are trying to figure it out. There's a 5-on-4 is what they're going to do. I'm not sure how that works. 5-on-4, and there's... but we've got 2 in the penalty box. Ooh, there's a shot on goal, forcing the goalie down. So officials are starting to sort this out. They're giving instructions to the officials, so we'll have a 5-on-4 instead of a 4-on-3. Winner pokes up puck, and Masterson holds the line, tries to get it back to Winner, and there it gets cleared. Lynette sends it back up to Winner. Winner just barely gets a stick on it. Now he kicks it with his foot. Lynette lets the Mighty Moose skate on down in there. There's a tripping call on Shrine. So Grizzlies are just like putting everybody on the bench. Pretty soon. How often do you see that? Juzak, Shrine, Haas, all in the penalty box. So now we've got 4 on, it shouldn't be 4, it should be 3 on 5. I don't know how that works. We do have 3 on 5. Okay, 3 on 5. There's this puck drop. We got 4 seconds left before we get one more Grizzly out there, I think. There's Masterson sending it to the boards. Okay, so now that penalty, we have, I think Haas's original penalty is carried off the boards. We're just waiting for a whistle. Offsides, and now Haas will go over to the bench, and we'll still have 2 Grizzlies in the penalty box. So let me give you a shot at the board here. I'm trying to explain what's going on. So there we've got minute 15 on one penalty, 36 seconds left on the other penalty. The Oilers have 36 seconds on a penalty, so the Grizzlies would be down a man for 36 seconds there. On a 5-on-4. Just how they chose, the officials chose to do this. And Peter Hildebrand clears the puck, ices it clear down to the other end, ends up behind the net. Halfley comes up, intercepts that. Oh, just about intercepts that. Now the puck comes up. Peter over there forcing the puck back to Masterson. Masterson back, sends it up to Halfley. Halfley picks it up. Puck ends up being stolen and down, and Hildebrand tries to send it back out, fights for it, gets it out of the zone. So now let's see, the Moose killed their penalty. So all that's left on the clock now is Juzak's penalty for 37 seconds. The Grizzlies would be a man down for 37 seconds still. So there's a puck drop. We got Winter out there at center. Hildebrand and Masterson back there on defense. Lozano fills out the end of the box there. Lozano picks it up against the boards, sends it up. Winter sends it, and gets stripped at the boards. Puck goes down and back around the backside. 18 seconds left on the penalty kill. Hildebrand loses the puck in the corner, and Winter comes along there and picks it up. Goes around the net, moves up, passes it up to Lozano. Lozano sends it to the boards and out to center ice, where Lozano picks it back up and gets an offside call. Winter's already on the wrong side of the blue line. So we'll have a puck drop to the side of the blue. With 1 second left on the penalty box, Grizzlies will be full strength shortly after the puck drop here. Halfley comes out. Lozano on his left. Masterson on his right. Hildebrand back deep. Puck goes into the offensive zone. Juzak comes out. Juzak skates to the bench. Halfley takes it in. Morrison comes out and replaces Juzak. Lozano at center gets tripped. No call. Puck goes around the backside of the net. Hildebrand holds it in there. Morrison sends it straight to the goalie, and the goalie covers. Mighty Moose goalie seems to be doing a good job. She's had quite a few shots on goal, but she's handled them all. The Grizzlies are still down 1-0, 4:28 left in the first period. Got a line change up here. Grizzlies are full strength now, and Winter will be at center. Corrigan left wing. Davies right wing. Carson and Steer out there on defense. Puck comes up to Carson. Carson holds the line, slaps it back down to Corrigan. Rings around the boards, ends up on the back far corner. Davies, Winter gets tripped. No call. Winter takes it. Toe drag. Davies. Davies just couldn't quite grab control, but Steer playing defense. Loses it. Carson. 7 comes to the left side, centers it. Corrigan forces the player to the boards. And a pass goes over to the far boards. Davies just ices it. And the puck ends up down, and it'll come back for a face-off at this end. Drop comes right back to center. That pass out of the reach of the Moose. Moose sends it off of Brown's leg. Halfley goes back for it, takes it around his boards, sends it up the boards to Hawes. Hawes can't quite get there. Comes back, Lanet sends it in. That goes to Hildebrand. There's a shot. Schneider blocks that one. Comes into Snyder. Snyder sends it back behind the net. Lanet picks it up. Works her way to the far corner. Sends it up the boards to Hawes. Comes out. Halfley takes off on a one-on-none practically. Gets around. was a good back check by the... And that puck is in front of the net for a while. And then finally gets up to Hildebrand. Hildebrand sends it back down. And it goes to center to Haas. And then out. Hildebrand and Lanet back deep. Haas back checking hard. There's a shot. Snyder down and covers. Shot on goal. Snyder getting a little pushy with the Mighty Moose, getting in on his territory there. So we got a line change up here. Looks like Winter will be out there. Tuzak on his left wing. Shrine on his right. Steer Masterson on D. Centering pass. And a cover by Snyder. So we'll have a puck drop on the far side. Puck ends up against the far wall. Centering pass. Shot. Snyder sends that one back to the boards. Snyder stopped a couple here. Winter intercepts that pass. Makes a move. Keeps it in front of him. Got one man to beat. And swiped away to the boards by the Mighty Moose. Winter gets in there, hustles, swings, centers it. Shrine tries to get in on that, goes back to the far boards. Comes back to Masterson, Masterson handles it. Masterson sends it up to Winter, goes across the blue line. Puck goes into the corner, Winter centers it for Shrine, or Tuzak, ends up on the far board. A couple times Winter's now centered it. Puck comes to open ice over here for Masterson. Masterson looks for somebody to pass it to. Sends it up. Ends up at center. And something, I don't know what that was, but they're going to have a puck drop right here. So. Puck comes back to the Moose defense. Hafley intercepts that pass. Morrison chases it down on the far side and gets an offside call. Hafley was trying to get back and fell down. Morrison chasing the puck, didn't realize Hafley was down. And we got an offside call, which is unfortunate. That would have been a nice break for the Grizzlies heading into the zone there. But puck comes into the zone. Lozano's going to chase it down. Passes a dump into the far corner. Lanet chasing it down. Comes up to Morrison. Centering pass swiped out by Carson. Centering pass again. This time, Hafley comes away with it. Hafley and Lozano. Hafley center. Hafley to his left. Hafley shoots. Goalie goes down and walks out and sends it back to the boards. Centering pass goes to the far boards. Arnett comes in, gets a swipe fire. Carson 3-on-1. Can Carson handle this? Carson takes the puck. 2 goals for the Mighty Moose. 3-on-1 and a high shot. It ended up in the net somehow. Not exactly sure. So the Grizzlies down 2-zip. 29 seconds left in the first period. Mighty Moose has 2 breakaway goal shots, basically. Steer slings that one up into the air. Puck comes into the zone. Mighty Moose on a breakaway. Snyder stops that one. Grizzlies are playing hard, and this score doesn't show it. Had a lot of shots on goal. Maybe the shot goes wide right, but Grizzlies had shots on goal, but the Mighty Moose goalie's playing pretty darn good. Snyder covers the bottom up there. Well, at the end of 2, Grizzlies are down by 2. this doesn't bode well, but the Grizzlies are playing well enough that if they start putting the puck in the net, they can come back from this. They put a couple shots on there, so we'll be back in less than a minute for the second period.